YouTube, what's going on, guys? Today I wanted to do a quick video of the pours that I'm going to have in my auction tonight. So 8 o'clock tonight Eastern Standard Time, we will be doing my 5th auction ever, selling my pours. So hopefully you guys can join me. As you can see, this is all the new pours that I have. A few that aren't mine, actually, that I'm kind of thinking about getting rid of. Obviously, Silver Dragons, that's one. And then we got a couple over here. And I'll show you guys these in a minute, but I wanted to get into some of mine and let you see what we're working with. So there's a little bit of a auction preview. So we got the Geiger Alien. This is the only piece I think that I have antiqued. Yeah. So, very cool piece. 3.2 ounces. That's going to be a fun one. Then we got this one, which I actually made from a spearhead that I found 2 foot in the ground just outside of Washington, D.C. I poured one of these with the prototype. This is actually the number 1. And it's a little bit different because every time I have to kind of fix this, right? Because they broke off of the original. And so they always tend to look a little bit different. But this is the number 1. Very cool piece. But this is a copy of an original piece that I found 2 foot in the ground. So I think this is a really cool piece. It's pretty sharp too. That's 3.89. Then I have one in copper, which I'm not necessarily sure I'm going to let go of tonight. We'll see what happens. I thought about using this one as making copies, but it seems like using the one that I have has been working okay. So I might just let it go. I don't know. We'll see. 3.35 ounces. Not truly, because it's copper. That's the only copper piece I will have tonight. Then we got this. This is going to be a number 1. I've already done a prototype. But the consensus was to keep the sprue on it, so I did. And with the sprue, it weighs 2.72. Then we have this. This is a 1 ounce. This is number 11. So I'm caught up with the toned and the regular. So I have number 11. That's the only one tonight because that keeps me caught up, and now I can start from 12 on each. Then I have a couple pocket pieces with the praying hands. That's a prototype. This is a number 1. Then we have the praying hands. This is the number 1. It's 1.75 ounces. You know, I might stamp a 1 on that too. I kind of forgot about that. And this is a number 1 as well. 2.46. This was a piece that I made shot and I decided to let it go. It's about a ½ ounce. I think this will be fun. If anybody's into that. If not, I'll just melt it eventually. This is a prototype of the shield. Ran through the tumbler. It's got the P stamped on there. This is also a prototype. I love buffalo rounds and I wanted to make a nice thick one. So this is a prototype. 2.5 ounces. Then the poker chips. So I made the prototype, the 1 and 2 when it comes to the poker chips. This is 3, 4, and 5. That's what the back looks like. That's what the front looks like. The numbers are stamped on the side. You can see there's a 3 right there. So that's 3, 4, and 5, which ended up being a little bit off there, but you can still read it, so I'm letting it go. I have 3 more that I've done. To make these 3, I had to make 6 just to get the best version I could put out. Then we have the football. Still have this. This is 3.8. That one's been around for a little while. This is a 1 of 1 with just the crossbones. This isn't the first time I've done a 1 of 1. I might have another 1 of 1 with the crossbones and the skull. If I can ever make that skull work, it's tough. So I don't know if I'll ever do it, but I'm going to try. But just the crossbones, this will be my first 1 of 1 because I broke the mold when I tried to do it. Then we have an arrowhead. And it picked up every little scratch that was on it. It's really sharp too. Definitely, if you find any werewolves, you're good to go. Then we got the Zildjian symbol. This was a keychain that I made nice and thick. This is 3.5 almost, just under 3.5. And if you like the big old heavy poker chips, we got a prototype right here. Look at this thing. So on the poker chips, if I have one of your poker chips, I think 6 people have sent me their poker chips. If you win the bid on any of these, or that one even, I'll take $5 off because I have your poker chip. That's the least I can do because I don't have my own poker chips to trade. I wanted to make my own out of silver, and I thought that would be pretty cool, so that's what we're doing. If you've been in the last few auctions, you will know that I've been doing these gavels, and I use it throughout the night. Sold, you know, and then at the end of the night, I'm going to auction it off. So that'll be up for grabs at the end of the night. And then we have a prototype guitar. This is a Gibson guitar. I'm trying to remember exactly what Gibson it is. Thunderbird, maybe? But so that's the prototype. And then I have this, I think it's Bison bullion, I think. 1 troy ounce. I'm going to let go of that, I think. Then we have a 1/2 ounce YPS still in the Atmex bags. And then I have a Silver Dragons pour that I think I'm going to wait probably till the end of the night. But I'm going to let go of this. 4.2 ounces, 2019. Go ahead and look these up now because I don't think you can find one under $200. Very cool piece. Awesome pour lines. 2019. To be honest, I think the only one I could even find was a 2021. So, you know, it is what it is. Some of these pieces aren't going to be cheap, but, you know, there's a lot of work that goes into this stuff. And all these are sandcast. Every single one that you see here is a sandcast, except for that. And that's really it. Well, and that, because I made shot. But yeah, I got some other pieces too I'm going to add probably here and there. I had a couple pieces that I unboxed that I still need to make a video on. I might throw that in. We might throw that in. There's always coins. I got 2 of these. There's always coins to go along with it. And I'll take you into the other room now and show you kind of what I'm working on. Bear with me. I'm not going to cut this up. I'm just going to take you. I don't want to cut this, so we're just going to get into it. A couple pieces that I pulled out from the stack. This is actually an error. If you look at the back of this, and I'll show you during the stream, the other side is sideways, and this one's regular. I even have a little bit of gold I'm thinking about putting up. I am running pretty low on gold though. But that's a nice one there, 1880s. I got another one of those Bativas I can put up, and that's a trade dollar, the Morgan. There is a few 1/2 ounces. I don't know if I'm going to put them up or not. We'll see. Whatever you guys are into is probably what I'll do. I've got a couple Dragons, 2021 and 2023, I believe. 2021. 2023. I don't know if I'm going to keep those, so I might put those up. This is a pretty cool piece, 1963 1 franc, 83% silver, I believe. This was something I got in a trade that I might just let go of because I have a lot of other stuff I could melt. But even got a 1984 Prospector. These are going to be giveaways throughout the night for the most part. I do have some BU quarters if anybody's into that. But there's tons of stuff here. Tons of stuff that I've put up before. Some new stuff. Just kind of a little bit of everything. I have actually 4 different years right there. And then some graded stuff. Some of these aren't cheap though. So, you know, if you guys are into it, we'll definitely put it up. Then I have some pieces, Morgans, that are not graded. I got the 90-year Disney. Quite a few of those, so I might let go of that. And might even do like a bin on that. See what happens. So if you see anything here that you like, let me know. I'll make sure I put it up. That's a really nice quarter there too. But I mean, there's just a little bit of everything. I got coins, I've got 5-ounce rounds, I've got a couple pennies, some nickels. I mean, just a little bit of everything. Some stuff from the mint, some quarters, mint sets. I mean, who knows? You never know what you might find. I mean, shoot, I even got some presidential dollars if we ever get into that. But anyway, this is just some of the stuff I want to show you guys, let you know what's going on. I did have some $2 bills that I've had laying around that I might let go of. They're kind of errors, but not necessarily. some pretty cool, that's a broken ladder there. Another $2 bill, silver certificate. Then I got a $1 silver certificate horse blanket that I might let go of. It's definitely older, but, and then a whole stack. This last stack here is a whole stack of just this and that foreign kind of stuff. And then I think that's pretty much it. It's going to be more about the pours, but I like to have something for everybody. If I do have, or if you do have a gift certificate, I sent out a lot of $10 gift certificates. That's good for any pour that you buy from me. So if you stop in tonight and you buy a pour, you can use that $10 gift certificate. And like I said before, if I have your poker chip, you can take $5 off of the poker chip that you, if you win a bid tonight on a poker chip. And that's for the 1 ounce. It's actually 1.2 ounces for the smaller ones, and it's 2.49, I believe, for that big one. So, but yeah, I'll do $5 off on each of those. And I think that's about it. I'm not going to go through this stuff too much. I mean, it's, who knows what I might put up. I might not get to half of this, but I just want you guys to see kind of like what's laying around and know what is possible to be thrown up. And then we'll go from there. A lot of this stuff here is all pretty new from things that I have been putting up. So a little bit different things. I might even do like a giveaway at some point where I'll let you pick left or right. We'll see what happens with that. There'll be a nice one in one and something maybe not so nice in the other. I think it's fun to do things like that every now and again. But I also have 2 of the 4-leaf clovers that I found out in my yard. I love giving these away. A lot of times I add a dime to it. And I also have one of my last Capital Currency t-shirts. Extra large. It's the only size I have. I think at the end of the night I might put that up for auction and just see what happens. I've done that once before. Of course, I kind of lost a couple dollars on it, but we'll see what happens. I'm hoping you guys will show up and we can have a good time. And no matter what, just show up with a good attitude. And that's really all it's about for me. If I can sell some pours, that'll be awesome. And whatever I don't sell will be in the next auction. And then I'll have more stuff to go from that as well. So that's it. I don't want to make this video too much longer. Just want to let you guys know what's going on. Stop by at 8 o'clock tonight. Today is the 5th of July. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I will be live. I might come on early, but for the most part, I'm not going to start auctioning off any pours or anything like that until 8 o'clock. So that is the word on the street. Hopefully I will see you there. And like I always say, I appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.